left to watch Cybertron by Megatron long ago, but he would eventually follow the call of the AllSpark to Earth, deadly efficient with a cold devotion to logic. Shockwave is a killing machine like few others and one of the very few who could rival Megatron.
Has made him quite popular amongst the Decepticons. Some respect him enough to willingly work with him while others idolize him to the point of avenging his death. Nevertheless, Shockwave is ready and willing to destroy whichever Autobots dare stand in his way with his arm-mounted AstroMag Cannon.
Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. At some point during 2009, Shockwave was caught on film and the event was written up for a newspaper article. A newspaper page with the headline "Mysterious Robot Spotted" was discarded in Egypt, where it sucked up by a rampaging Devastator.
Transformers: Dark of the Moon film. Shockwave and his pet Driller attacked the Autobots when they were summoned to Chernobyl by the Decepticon agent Alexei Vosk. This was done as an act of misdirection to ensure that the Autobots did not realize that the Decepticons actually wanted them to find the fuel cell from the ark located within the facility.
After Optimus retrieved the fuel cell from the driller, Shockwave emerged from it to reveal himself to Optimus, and the pair quickly retreated underground, leaving Optimus very disturbed to see Shockwave on Earth.
Shockwave took part in the invasion of Chicago. He and the Driller emerged from beneath the convoy of Autobots, and the Driller separated Optimus from his Driller. Shockwave left the Driller and proceeded to track down the Autobots.
The Wreckers were sent to distract him, peppering his armor with fire from their machine gun. He used the car as a shield and fired at them, and once they drove off, he menacingly began to pursue them down the road, missing the two small Autobots, Willie and Brains, who quickly fled.
He noticed humans inside a building, and sent his Driller into the fray to topple a building and kill Sandwich Wiki, Carly Spencer, Robert Hicks, and the other humans inside. However, the Beast was killed by Optimus Prime using his flight gear. Enraged by the death of his pet, Shockwave opened fire on the Autobot leader, briefly disabling him and taking him out of the fight.
He soon joined Soundwave in the barricade and rounding up the other Autobots. Brains and Wheelie forestalled the Decepticons from further executing their prisoners by taking control of a Decepticon gunship and dropping fighters onto the battlefield. Shockwave retreated further away with Barricade and some other Decepticons, but the human soldiers had set a trap and fired upon them.
Shockwave's face was obscured by one of their parachutes, and his eye was then shot out by the Wreckers, causing it to dangle by its wires. He then attempted to escape, but Optimus Prime came charging back into the battle, and when Shockwave fired at him, the Autobot dodged the shot, donned a set of knuckle spikes, and punched Shockwave so hard that part of his abdomen shattered.
Even this did not put Shockwave down, but Prime did not give up. He punched Shockwave again, and the Decepticon down and tore his dangling eye out through his throat, finally killing the bloodthirsty Decepticon. Optimus then used Shockwave's cannon to shoot out the control pillars set up in the city.
Transformers: Age of Extinction film. 5 years after the Battle of Chicago, Shockwave was listed as deceased by the CIA Task Force, Cemetery Wind.
Transformers: The Last Night film. Shockwave was active in a battle during the 1560s, where his exploits were recorded in a painting. He later participated in World War I around 1917, where his silhouette had been used on the war poster. Both of these events were covered up by the Order of the Wicked.
To the Battle of Chicago, Shockwave's death greatly angered fellow Decepticon, Nitro-Zeus. When Vivian Wembley was abducted by Hot Rod, she remarked that her captor had better be a famous Transformer, like Shockwave or Soundwave. Perhaps unaware that both Decepticons were deceased, Hot Rod retorted that he was more impressive than either of them.
Transformers: Bumblebee film. After Megatron had disappeared, Shockwave and Soundwave assumed command of the Decepticon army. Under their joint leadership, the Decepticons conquered Cybertron, forcing the Autobots to abandon the planet. When the Decepticons launched a final assault on the last Autobot city, Shockwave ordered the Seekers to destroy the launch pad and prevent the Autobot evacuation.
Despite the Seekers' attack, all the Autobots but Optimus Prime managed to escape immediate danger. After Prime was attacked by Ravage, Shockwave and the other Decepticons closed in to attack the Autobot leader. Despite this, Prime managed to escape the planet. Thank you for watching.